Tonight, before you fall asleep, before the noise of this world pulls your heart back into fear, I need you to stay here with me for a little while. Do not rush this moment. Do not scroll away. Because there is a reason these words found you tonight. Out of millions of voices, millions of distractions, millions of moments that could have stolen your attention, somehow you arrived here. That was not coincidence. That was not luck. That was me. And right now, in this very moment, I need you to listen carefully, not with your ears, but with the tired parts of your soul, because I know you are exhausted. I know there are nights when your body feels heavy, even after resting. Nights when your smile disappears the second nobody is looking. Nights when you sit in silence, pretending you are strong, while your heart quietly breaks underneath. The weight you never talk about. My child, I saw every silent tear, every hidden disappointment, every moment you questioned your worth, every time you wondered if anyone truly noticed your pain. I noticed. I always noticed. Even when the world walked past your suffering, I stayed beside you. Even when people misunderstood you, abandoned you, betrayed your trust, or made you feel invisible, I never left the room. I was there when you cried in secret. I was there during the panic you could not explain. I was there during the nights you almost gave up. And I am still here now, closer than your next breath. Listen carefully. You have spent so much time trying to survive that you forgot what peace feels like. You became strong because life forced you to become strong. You carried burdens you were never supposed to carry alone. You learned how to hide pain behind laughter. You learned how to comfort others while nobody comforted you. And somewhere along the way, your soul became tired. Not physically tired, soul tired. The kind of exhaustion sleep cannot fix. The kind of heaviness that follows you into every room. But my beloved, I did not bring you this far to abandon you now. There were moments you thought everything was falling apart. But what felt like destruction was often protection. There are people you cried over losing, not realizing I removed them because they were slowly destroying your spirit. There are doors that closed because the room behind them would have broken you. There were delays that frustrated you because you could not see the danger ahead. You called it rejection. I called it mercy. You called it abandonment. I called it redirection. And one day, very soon, you will look back at this season and realize, I was protecting your future the entire time. I know you do not understand everything yet. I know you still have questions. Questions about the waiting. Questions about the loneliness. Questions about why certain prayers seemed unanswered. Questions about why life became so heavy when all you wanted was peace. But hear me clearly tonight. Just because you cannot see my hand does not mean I stopped moving. I have been working behind every painful chapter. Even in silence, I was arranging things for you. Even during your breakdowns, I was preparing breakthroughs. Even when you felt forgotten, heaven was still speaking your name. My child, there is a battle around your life that you cannot fully see. Not every attack was physical. Some attacks came through fear. Some through anxiety. Some through overthinking. Some through heartbreak. Some through people who drained your energy and dimmed your light. The enemy wanted you tired, confused, distracted, hopeless. Because if you ever fully realized who you are, you would become unstoppable. That is why the pressure became so intense. That is why your mind became a battlefield. That is why discouragement kept whispering to you late at night. But listen to me carefully now. You are not losing this battle. You are surviving it. And not only will you survive it, you will rise from it stronger than before. The pain did not come to destroy you. It came to transform you. Every tear watered a deeper strength inside you. Every lonely season taught your spirit how to depend on me instead of broken people. Every disappointment pushed you closer toward your true purpose. You thought you were falling apart. But in reality, I was rebuilding you slowly, carefully, lovingly, into the person you were always meant to become. Feel my presence right now. Breathe for a moment. Let your heart become still. You do not have to fight every battle alone anymore. You do not have to carry every burden by yourself. You do not have to pretend to be okay all the time. Come to me, honestly. Come to me exhausted. Come to me, broken, if you must. I am not asking for perfection. I'm asking for your trust. Because healing begins where pretending ends. And tonight, I want you to release everything that has been suffocating your soul. Release the fear. Release the guilt. Release the pressure to have everything figured out. Release the pain caused by people who could not love you correctly. Release the version of yourself that constantly feels unworthy. That voice telling you that you are not enough. That voice is not from me. I created you with purpose, with intention, with deep value. You are not forgotten. You are not replaceable. You are not too damaged for a new beginning. There is still beauty ahead of you. There is still joy that will find you again. There is still laughter that will return to your life. There are still mornings coming where your heart will feel light again. This season is not your final chapter. Listen carefully. I know the waiting has been painful. I know you are tired of hearing, "Hold on," while your soul feels weary. But divine timing is not punishment. Delay does not mean denial. Some blessings require preparation. Some miracles require alignment. Some doors cannot open until your spirit is ready to walk through them. And the breakthrough you have been praying for, it is closer than you think. I am already shifting things you cannot see. I am already removing obstacles from your path. I am already healing wounds you thought would stay forever. There are conversations being arranged for your favor, opportunities moving toward you, unexpected restoration approaching your life, peace returning to your home, strength returning to your spirit, hope returning to your heart. You have cried enough. You have carried enough. Now watch what I do next. Because the same people who counted you out will witness your rising. The same soul that almost broke will become stronger than ever before. And one day, the pain that once made you question everything will become the testimony that heals others. My beloved, you were never ordinary. There is a calling on your life, a light inside you that darkness has been trying to silence. That is why your journey has felt different. That is why you have always felt things deeply. That is why your spirit refuses to settle even after disappointment. You were created for more than survival. You were created to impact lives, to carry hope, to radiate love, to become living proof that broken people can heal beautifully. But before the next chapter begins, you must stop speaking death over yourself. Stop calling yourself weak. Stop believing you are behind in life. Stop measuring your worth by how others treated you. People may have rejected you, but heaven never did. People may have walked away, but I remained. And I need you to understand something tonight. You are far more loved than you realize. If only you could see how many times I protected you from disasters you never noticed. If only you could see the nights angels stood beside you while you cried yourself to sleep. If only you could see how close you came to giving up, and yet somehow you survived. That was not accidental strength. That was my hand holding you together. even when you did not feel me, even when you questioned me, even when your faith became weak. I stayed faithful to you, and I am still writing your story. Not everybody will understand your journey. Some people only knew the version of you that was wounded. They never met the healed version, the stronger version, the peaceful version, the transformed version that is coming. Do not fear the future anymore. The chapter ahead of you carries blessings your current mind cannot even imagine yet. There are moments of joy waiting for you that will make this painful season feel small compared to the beauty that is coming. There are prayers you forgot about that I never forgot. And when the right moment arrives, everything will change suddenly. Doors will open quickly. Healing will happen deeply. Peace will arrive unexpectedly. And you will finally understand why the enemy fought you so hard. Because your future carries power. My child, tonight I need you to surrender completely. Not partially. Completely. Place every fear into my hands. Place every broken memory into my hands. Place your future into my hands. Place the people you miss into my hands. Place your anxiety into my hands. You were never meant to carry all of this alone. Let me fight for you now. Let me restore what pain stole from you. Let me heal the parts of your heart nobody else could reach. I know there are scars inside you nobody knows about. I know there are memories that still hurt when you think about them. I know there are moments you replay in your head wondering what you could have done differently. But listen carefully. You cannot heal while constantly reopening old wounds. The past cannot become your permanent home. You must allow yourself to move forward. And yes, moving forward can feel terrifying. Because pain became familiar. Disappointment became expected. You learned how to prepare for heartbreak before happiness. But I am teaching your soul how to trust again. Not in people first. In me. Because when your foundation becomes me, storms can shake you, but they will not destroy you. The next season of your life requires a healed spirit. Not a perfect spirit. A healed one. And healing is happening right now. Even through these words. Can you feel it? That warmth in your chest. That quiet emotion rising inside you. That feeling that maybe, just maybe, you are not alone after all. That is my presence. I am near, closer than you think. And I need you to stop punishing yourself for being human. You cried because you cared deeply. You broke because you loved sincerely. You became tired because you carried too much for too long. But none of that makes you weak. It makes you human. And I still call you chosen. I still call you worthy. I still call you mine. There are miracles hidden inside your survival. You should have collapsed under the pressure. You should have lost your mind from the stress. You should have become bitter after everything that happened. Yet somehow, there is still goodness inside you. Still compassion. Still hope. Still love. That alone is proof that my light still lives within you. Do not let darkness convince you otherwise. My beloved, a shift is coming. I know you have heard those words before, but this time, something is different. The storm has lasted long enough. The crying season is ending. The confusion is lifting. What once blocked you is beginning to move. You will feel strength returning little by little. You will notice peace entering places that once held anxiety. You will laugh again without forcing it. You will sleep peacefully again. You will wake up with hope again. And the very life you almost gave up on will become the life that inspires others to keep going. Because your story does not end in despair. It ends in restoration. It ends in healing. It ends in victory. Now listen closely to this prayer. My precious child, May your heart finally rest tonight. May every anxious thought lose its power over you. May every heavy burden become lighter. May healing flow through every wounded part of your soul. May peace enter your mind like calm rain after a violent storm. May your tears become seeds for future joy. May your home be filled with comfort. May your spirit be strengthened. May your fear be replaced with courage. May the doors meant for you open at the perfect time. May the people assigned to your destiny find you. May the love you have always needed finally surround you. And when darkness tries to return, may you remember this moment. May you remember that I never abandoned you. Not once. Not ever. Even now, while you listen to these words, I am surrounding you with love. I am protecting you, guiding you, strengthening you, preparing you, and the breakthrough that has been delayed will arrive at the appointed time. Suddenly, powerfully, beautifully. Do not lose faith before the miracle arrives. You are closer than you realize. One day, you will tell the story of how you survived this season, and people will cry listening to it because they will see my fingerprints all over your life. So tonight, rest. Release the fear. Stop replaying the worst possibilities in your mind. I'm already in your tomorrow. And I promise, the future ahead of you still carries beauty, still carries purpose, still carries miracles, still carries love. You are not too late. You are not forgotten. You are not beyond healing. You are being prepared for something greater than you can currently imagine. And before this message ends, I need you to hear this deeply in your soul. You were chosen long before your pain began. Chosen before the betrayal. Chosen before the heartbreak. Chosen before the loneliness. Chosen before the tears. And nothing that happened to you canceled your destiny. Nothing. The darkness tried to bury you, but seeds buried in darkness eventually grow toward the light. And you, my child, are about to bloom. Never forget this moment. Never forget how deeply loved you are. Never forget that heaven still speaks your name with tenderness. And never forget, this message found you for a reason. Because tonight, I wanted to remind you, you are still mine. Forever. Amen. If this message touched your soul, don't ignore what you felt here tonight. Take a moment right now and type, I trust your timing. And if you believe God is preparing a breakthrough in your life, subscribe to this channel and stay connected to these messages of hope, healing, and restoration. Someone else out there is fighting a silent battle too. Share this message with them. You never know whose life could change because you chose to send one moment of hope. And remember, before you sleep tonight, God is still working behind the scenes of your life. Even in silence. Even in waiting. Even now.